tell me he died instantly. I'm sorry, boss. It's my fault. I should have been keeping an eye on them. I'll let you know if we learn something.
Well, that's kind of dark. Well, children die, and I guess the world moves on. Let's continue here. To know too much, we are going to extract a CIA agent. Should be a pretty straightforward job to do.
Find and extract the missing CIA agent. The target was laying low with the friendly Mujahideen during the vocal cord parasites incident. The man headed back to OKB-0 after the Soviets recaptured it. Check the target's VI on your iDroid.
So I said we're going to have to find ourselves a CIA agent. He is currently out in the middle of the desert, probably not a great idea for survivability. But along our way over there, I just will paraphrase the last video for those who don't want to watch the straight 10 minutes of cassette tapes. Basically, the way the parasites work, well, parasites were discovered, was effectively using the remains of the different bosses from Metal Gear Solid 3, you know, the End, the Pain, the Sorrow, etc. As Code Talker says, we've had bodies from a guy who uses pheromones to control bees. We have one for, crap, what was the other one? I forgot, but the gist of it is that it's implied that they used the bodies of the guys from Metal Gear Solid 3 as hosts for the parasites. And hey, here we are. We found our man. Don't worry about the walker gears. They'll, we'll just ignore them for right now. Also like the, you know, you're alright. Like some kind of buddy thing. You just rescued me from, possible, execution. You're alright, man.
Keep it up.
And now all we gotta do is just make it out of the hot zone and we're done. Once again, a very simple mission if you don't want to do all the side missions. But going back to it, besides that, Code Talker can effectively live forever because of his parasites. In fact, the majority of his body is parasites. So was Skullface's body, actually. His country was taken over and he...
That's it. You've made it out of the hot zone. No sign of the enemy. Mission complete, boss.
Okay, so we're gonna do the side ops here, just to cut off my own explanation. But yes, Skullface was caught on fire and he used the parasites to make himself survive. So one of the side missions here is extracting 2 sets of prisoners. There's one here at the outpost to the west of the drop-off point, and I was showing off the wormhole Fulton right there. One big downside is that it makes noise, so nearby guards will hear it and investigate. Honestly, it kind of makes it a hard sell to choose it over the Fulton balloons because, you know, sure, I can't do it indoors, but at least I'm not alerting guards in a 15-meter radius. Also, just showing off what happens if we let the guards find the prisoner.
Не волнуйся, я вызову подмогу. Спасибо.
КП до зоны 4. Объект обнаружен. Координаты 03850127550. Пришлите транспорт. Прием.
We know where to find the target. Check your iDroid.
Yeah, if you haven't found the prisoner by now, then it directly shows you where he's at. Also, just as an aside, you hear HQ or CP responding to the guards. And you might think, well, because Miller's talking, that's why there's no subtitles for it. But no, I disabled the subtitles for English, just subtitles for foreign languages, and it still didn't show anything when the CP responded. So one of the side missions, I don't know if I said it, was to extract the prisoner.
Squad searching for the target. Now you just need to extract him.
Extracting the prisoner before the Walker Gears guys find him. And of course, another mission, side op, is to extract all 4 of these guys.
Extract him.
And I'm trying to get rid of them before the transport arrives. I'm not doing too good on mixing up my keystrokes here.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Just gotta do it nice and quick, and the guy will come over here, just kind of go, oh, well, whatever, and then pick up the prisoner, and
You gotta extract him.
nope, he saw the wormhole. God fucking damn it. Nothing ever goes my way.
Блядь!
What is kind of funny is, it seems when the guards notice the wormhole, I assume they like enter the pose where they're like gonna shoot down the Fulton balloons. I don't think they can shoot down the wormhole. I don't know, maybe they can destroy the wormhole. Unfortunately, the guy's stuck in an alert stance, so he's not gonna get the... Well, it's either he's stuck in an alert stance, or since the other guards here,
Hurry up and extract the target.
since the other guards aren't here, he's not kicking off his script of discussing, you know, what to do with the prisoner. So we're gonna go ahead and grab ourselves the last prisoner. That's all the way up northwest at the palace up here. You may remember this is the place where we have rescued Malak from. And the very first base we were at was the place where we had to take out that one Russian officer that got reposted there. In case it wasn't obvious, we've pretty much seen everything at this point. And yeah, look at that. We even in the sandstorm from almost 20 meters away, the wormhole noise is still attracting the guards. It's I may not actually stick with the wormhole at all. It doesn't help that it's way more expensive to use too. The rank 1 Fulton, because here's the thing, using the wormhole Fulton, it's not like an automatic upgrade like the cargo upgrades or making it child safe.
Subject is in.
But a separate thing, and rank 1 of the regular Fulton balloon is 300 GMP. For the wormhole, it's like 5 times that amount. Also, here's how it looks like when we use the wormhole to leave bases. We just get deconstructed into the Matrix. And I apologize for D-Dog's constant panting.
Да, но он очень ослаб. Ладно, я свяжусь с КП.
КП это зона 4. Транспорт прибыл. Везу объект во дворец. Прием. КП. Понял. Не теряйте бдительности. Прием.
He mentioned the palace. Probably Lamar Khatte Palace. Security there will be tight. Think you can grab the target before he arrives? I'm sending his predicted route to your iDroid.
Just showing this off, wow, when you're when you're laying on the floor, they really don't fucking notice you, don't they? I was just completely dumbfounded. At first I was thinking, oh fuck, he would happen to walk right where I'm at and discover me, but nope, he just fucking stomped right on over me like it was nothing. Once they arrive at the palace, they drop off the prisoner at this house here. It's kind of fucked up that, you know, a guy that they know is weakened and can't really support himself, they make him do this to get out of the Jeep. Man, like, what happens if he hits his neck or something? That can't be OSHA compliant or whatever the Russian equivalent is. And the four walker guys also show up on this base. The base already has quite a number of guards protecting it, but then you get the 4 walkers and the driver, you know, an extra 5 guys plus 4 walkers.
Штаб, это КП. Объект прибыл во дворец. Жду указаний. Прием. Возможно, объект используется для передачи инфекции. Контакты с ним нужно свести к минимуму. Кроме того, объект, возможно, работает на Запад. Если он будет вести себя подозрительно, расстреляйте его. Конец связи.
Hear that, boss? Quarantining the target is convenient for us, but if worse comes to worst, they might kill him. You better hurry.
Yeah, I don't see how quarantining is convenient because they're still right there in front of the building. And if we wait just a few more seconds...
Boss, got an emergency report from the intel team. Someone has taken over the observation post north of Lamar Khatte Palace, and a vehicle has just left the post, headed for the palace. Watch yourself. This could be connected to the target.
And indeed it is. We've just gotta wait for this guy to show up because he's one of our last side ops here. I don't know if I mentioned it, but getting the driver that transported the prisoner is also a side mission. And then there's this guy here. We need to extract him for the last side mission. As an aside, if we don't stop him, he's gonna walk up to that building. He's gonna kill the prisoner. So then it just kind of comes a problem of how do I try to get both of them out with all these guards here? I mean, it's broad daylight. It's not gonna work out too well. And I don't think I've actually mentioned it with the walker gears. You know, I usually just shoot the guards in the butt because they're always wearing helmets. But then you got these fuckers, and one of the 4 walker gear guys, in fact, he might be one of them, is wearing a full riot suit. And I can't find any fucking way to really reliably trank them. Even when I shoot them in the butt or in the legs, they seem to have armor there.
They could decide to kill the target. Hurry.
Yeah, real pain in my ass. That's why when I took all those guys out, I had to drag him off personally instead of shooting him. Also, some of my original runs of trying to take out the walker gear guys was to use the sleep grenades, but for some reason on walkers they don't seem to be affected. I mean, I know they're wearing helmets, but they're not wearing gas masks. Smoke grenades didn't knock them out. I even used stun grenades, and that wasn't affecting them at all. And again with the smoke grenades, the AI is really good at running away, and I can't fucking get them. You have to pretty much throw the grenade multiple grenades at them to actually get them. Either that, or I just need to stop being so cheap and actually start upgrading them. But I ultimately decided, you know what? Fuck it. I got enough of these guys put to sleep. I can just rush the guy that I need to extract and be done with it.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Yep, just fuck it. I got a wormhole so they can't shoot down the Fulton balloon, so I don't have to worry about that. Alright guys, see you later. A cool 6 out of 6.
Mission complete, and how? They're gonna tell stories about this one, boss.
This is my second run, and I got the Foxhound emblem, which is pretty nice. Foxhound, I believe, is getting a Fox rank, which is not getting caught at all. 3 missions in a row.
Boss, the target filled us in on what's been going on. He betrayed the Soviets, passing information to Langley, but got scared after learning XOF used the vocal cord parasites. Then came feelings of guilt that his leaks sent comrades to their deaths, and fear that America might deploy such a weapon itself. But in reality, XOF and Langley don't have a collaborative relationship, and Skullface was not working for America. Still, I can't blame the man for being afraid. After laying low with the Mujahideen, he tried to cut his ties with the US and return to the Soviet military. But along the way, someone came after him, and he was forced back into hiding. Could have been remnants of XOF looking to silence him. And you know the rest. He doesn't seem to know much about the parasites, but nevertheless, it'd be too dangerous to hand him over to Langley or the Soviets. We'll keep him here as originally planned.
As an aside, wait, what's that last tape there? The Hamburgers of Kazuhira Miller? Well, regardless, with all those tapes, we got a new, we're gonna have a side mission video next, playing all those tapes. And hey, we finally got the Battle Walker built. It took Emmerich long enough.
Emmerich's finished development on that battle gear of his. Get back to Mother Base.
Hey, that's pretty damn nice, Emmerich. Looks like keeping you down here was a good idea.
Armored weapon developed to take on hostile bipedal weapon systems. But unlike the Soviet-funded Walker gear, the battle gear still hasn't been properly field tested. I'd like to assign a combat unit to take it on dispatch missions, so that we can evaluate its capabilities and reliability. Assuming you've got no objections, give the order to dispatch the unit from your iDroid.
I do have an objection. I don't want the fucking combat to use it. I want me to use it. Well, that's a shame. Hopefully we'll get to use it later on.
Boss, we need evidence to prove our suspicions about Emmerich. Head to the central base camp in Afghanistan and recover that AI pod. It's time we purge Diamond Dogs of that traitorous parasite once and for all.
Well, that's rather sudden. He just finishes the gear and now we need to get rid of him. Kind of like the way you think, Miller. Also, our emblem is green gear with the Jehuti emblem. Pretty... I guess I'm not exactly creative when it comes to naming. Also, I'm not seeing any options right now to deploy our battle walker, so I guess that will be for later on. And strangely enough, the theme for this is it's a side mission, it's not a main mission. I'll knock out the other two replay missions first before taking that on. But, hey, while we wait, let's go ahead and knock out some other side missions that have opened up. In particular, another Wandering Soldier one. Oh, there's a guy, and oh wait, did he just... You gotta be fucking kidding me. Is he using cloaking? God damn it. And D-Dog's nose can't even sniff him out. That's not cool. But we're gonna try out the Hand of Jehuti on him. I don't know what to call it. Is it depth of field or something else? That happens when running. You know, the shaky cam. It's kind of hard when the cam's shaking to try and see his blurry outline. And again, without D-Dogs, oh, there we go, got him. So, that's what the Hand of Jehuti does. It teleports the enemy straight to you. Unfortunately, it doesn't, like, get you to a grab. It's, like, literally teleports them to you. So, even if he's recovering from an attack, it's like, it just continues playing his animation. And I sort of, you know, I got a few temptations to just bust out the shotgun, but damn it, I am not going to be beaten. I am going to use this fucking weapon to get him. Ooh, oh god damn it. As an aside, this is all happening near a fucking base with a bunch of soldiers and oh god damn it, he is... God fucking... Oh Jesus Christ, that was embarrassing. I tried to get D-Dog to go after him, but you can't access the menu if you're currently knocked out. So my dumbass ended up whistling instead of sending D-Dog to sick him. But yeah, there's a nearby enemy outpost, which is why I'm refraining from using the shotgun. And sadly, you cannot use the Hand of Jehuti on animals. And I'm just imagining that, you know, while they're not on alert, they're kind of aware that something's going on, but they just don't see... They don't think there's a threat coming from the guy who's currently running around the field chasing nothing and shouting, shouting some weird language. Oh, there you are, you motherfucker. Thankfully, we can still see him with the night vision goggles. And I already lost him because I have awful fucking short-term memory. But yeah, the Hand of Jehuti, it has a really short range. I'm sure it'll increase as I upgrade it some more. But as of right now, it seems to be about a 10-meter radius range. And what I do think is odd, how can D-Dog not be able to sniff this guy out who's just using a cloaking device, but the Hand of Jehuti can apparently lock onto him? Also, goddammit, I forgot that it takes 3 knockdowns to knock him out, so my dumbass kicked him back awake. But this is just gonna show him for that earlier beatdown he gave us. Yeah, there we go. It would have been pretty funny if it teleported to him even mid Fultoning.
Stay back. It's too dangerous. Hey. Back up, kid. I said no. You have to stay back. Some things can't be helped. Back to your quarters. What's going on?
Shabani. Mayaka 9 Kingoya. Shabani.
It's down there. Hey, the tank at the bottom is filled with chlorine disinfectant. One whiff and you'll suffocate. Don't even. How could you let it fall down there anyway? Go down there, and it is over. Boss! Hey! Listen to me! There is no way to recover the body. What kind of stunt was that? Trying to panic us? Look. Here.
Well, that was certainly something. I think Ellie's up to something. He showed up when that one. Whoa, Quiet. Where's Quiet? Who am I supposed to look at shower now?
We're having Code Talker continue his parasite research. He's clearly very grateful to you. I'm sure he'll return the favor somehow.
boss isn't taking his war buddy being incapacitated very lightly. Also, Ellie's definitely up to something. We've seen him in 2 scenes now, and both times something has happened to the children. My partner is dead! Let's go check out the other lady we see here.
Oh, Snake! What is it, Snake? Gallo Pinto! Amanda and I thought Cecile had to make it. She picked it up so fast. I was really surprised. I guess Parisians have cooking in the blood. Are Cecile and Amanda doing okay? I wonder why they haven't visited. My head, it hurts.
Oh, that was a big old series of crap that has happened. I just want to show this. Currently today there seems to be some issues with Konami servers, and as you saw there, it took like a good 4 or so seconds to actually open the fucking menu because there's lag going on right now. Yeah, it's excellent system right there. This is why all single player games should have online components. But yeah, here we go in the sick bay. There's Quiet. Well, hopefully that all works out in the end. Good night, everybody.